Hello, and a very warm welcome. I'm an AI strategist specializing in modern hospitality, and it's a real pleasure to have all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, with us today. Together, we're going to dive into the critical role that data intelligence plays in crafting the future of the guest experience. Now, what we're covering here isn't just theory from a textbook. This is designed to plug you directly into the realities of modern hotel operations. The knowledge here is practical. It's guided by real-world industry experience, and it's all about getting you ready for the roles you'll be stepping into. So here's our game plan. We'll start by looking at a huge problem we call the stranger in the penthouse. Then we'll see how the solution is to redefine luxury as recognition, and we'll look at the tech behind it, the CDP. After that, we'll break down how we get from raw data to real intelligence, and finally, the most important part, turning all that insight into an unforgettable experience. All right, let's jump right in. We're going to start by tackling a fundamental challenge that, honestly, has been a thorn in the side of hospitality for decades. It's this problem of the guest who's a complete mystery to us, even when they're staying in our best suite. Just let that sink in for a minute. In the classic hotel model, our guest data is locked away in these separate departmental silos. The front desk knows one thing, the restaurant knows another, the spa knows something else, and they never talk. This makes it impossible to see the whole person we're trying to serve.
And what's the real-world impact of this? Well, it means the restaurant staff might have no clue they're serving a VIP. The spa might not know about a serious food allergy that was just mentioned at dinner. Every single interaction with the guest starts from square one. The result is a choppy, impersonal experience that's the exact opposite of luxury.
Okay, so if that's the problem, what's the fix? Well, it begins with fundamentally changing how we think about luxury itself in this day and age. And that brings us to this powerful idea of luxury as recognition. Look, luxury isn't just about high thread count sheets or fancy chandeliers anymore. True, modern luxury is about recognition. It's that incredible feeling a guest gets when they know deep down that you get them, that you understand what they like, what they need, without them ever having to say it again.
And to achieve that, we need a huge strategic shift. We have to tear down those data walls between departments. We have to build one single source of truth for every guest. We call this the 360-degree guest profile. So that brings us to the engine, the piece of technology that actually drives this whole transformation. Let's talk about the tech that makes this new level of personalized luxury possible.
It's called a Customer Data Platform, or CDP for short. You can think of it as the central nervous system for all your guest information. Its one job is to collect, clean, and connect every single piece of data from every touchpoint, all to build one unified profile.
Now, this is a really critical distinction for any of you who want to be leaders in this industry. Your traditional PMS, the property management system, it's all about the transaction. It cares about the room, the rate, the dates. But a CDP, it's relational. It focuses on the human, their history, their preferences, everything you need to build a real relationship. So, how does a CDP actually do this? How does it build such an intelligent profile? Let's pull back the curtain and look at the AI-driven process that turns all those scattered bits of data into powerful, actionable intelligence. You can really break it down into three key steps. First, the system ingests the data. It just sucks it all in. Second, it performs identity resolution to figure out who's who. And third, it enriches that data to give us insights that we can actually predict from.
So that first step, ingest, is all about casting the widest net imaginable. Data is flowing in from your booking engine, the restaurant's point of sale system, the spa's software, maybe even from public social media posts. Every single touchpoint becomes a valuable source.
Okay, this next step is where the AI really shows its power. Identity resolution is like having a super smart detective. It sees Jay Smith, who booked with a work email, and John Smith, who booked the spa with a personal one, and it says, aha, I know you two are the same person. And just like that, it merges them into one single profile.
And finally, enrichment. This is where it gets really interesting. The AI isn't just a collector of facts anymore. It analyzes a guest's behavior over their entire history with you to understand what kind of guest they are. This is how we get what we call pre-arrival intelligence. Now, having all this amazing data is great, but it's totally meaningless if we don't act on it. So this final section is all about where the rubber meets the road, translating that intelligence into real, memorable experiences for our guests.
So let's take a persona the AI might identify, the bleisure traveler. I'm sure you know this type. It's someone who's here for work, but they're also looking to add some leisure time. This is an incredibly common and high-value type of guest.
So imagine this scenario. The AI flags a guest who's on a business trip, but they're browsing the family attractions page on your website. Instead of just waiting, we can proactively push a personalized offer to them for a weekend extension package. And just like that, we've helped turn a routine work trip into a much more valuable leisure stay.
And this isn't just for the marketing department. The real magic happens when you push this intelligence directly into the hands of your frontline staff on their phones or tablets. You're empowering them to create those little personal surprise and delight moments that people never, ever forget.
Here's exactly how that plays out. A waiter glances at their tablet. It says the couple at table 4, John and Jane Smith, are celebrating their 10th anniversary. It also notes that he has a preference for dry gin. Suddenly, sending over a complimentary gin cocktail isn't just a nice freebie. It's a deeply personal gesture that makes their entire night.
When you boil it all down, the ultimate goal here is crystal clear. It's about evolving. We're moving away from the commodity business of just selling rooms and into the much more valuable, much more rewarding business of building lifelong relationships.
And that really brings us back to the heart of it. The data, the AI, the platform, they're all just tools. The real goal is profoundly human. It's to make every single guest who walks through your doors feel seen, feel understood, and feel truly known.
So I'll leave you with one final question to carry with you as you move into your careers. If this data-driven, personal approach is the new standard of luxury, what is the real business cost of continuing to treat your guests like strangers? Thank you.